Hi everyone, it's Raven and I'm here with the one, the only, our extra special guest coming all the way live to you here at WOW Presents. Give it up for Mariah Balenciaga!
And welcome to a brand new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo Review. Pew, pew, pew.
We are doing episode 2, the redemption episode of
And may the next dragon win.
All Stars 3. We don't know where Raja is, but we miss you. I'm having a blast with Mariah.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, you know, I can never tell. I mean, I don't know if you're scowling or smiling at me.
Why, because I'm wearing bangs?
No, Botox.
You will see Raja at DragCon.
Oh, May 11th, 12th, and 13th
Holy
at Los Angeles Convention Center. We're going to be in the South Hall. That's the biggest hall.
We're going to be tooting and booting live.
And I'm going to be under the table, rubbing them in and having a cocktail.
And rubbing it out. We are tooting and booting the looks from the main stage this week of the redemption episode. They get to wear a look from their previous season that maybe the judges read them for, they might have gone home in.
Quite simply, honey, with
Oh, okay, yes.
yeah.
Now, we decided to go throwback to, this
was my up. It wasn't the outfit that was up, but this is the outfit I was wearing when I got kicked off.
when you didn't know the words to,
I pulled
what
it
song
out.
was it? Can't even remember that. It was
Jody Watley. Jody Watley.
Yes.
I'm looking for a new love.
Yeah, and do you know the words now?
I do know the words now, but I refuse to perform it. I'm still traumatized. 7 years later. Can't. I'm sorry.
The queens this week were inspired by divas from the past, some who
That are
have
still
passed
alive.
and some who are still alive. So they did like, you know how VH1 has the Divas Live?
Love that.
They did that and they were each assigned a diva, but they were assigned the diva, but they also had to provide their diva's look.
These girls had prepared to do this, so it's not like they had to get it ready in the workroom. So there's no excuse if they look a fool. There's no excuse, right?
There is something called Google. You should Google it. And if you do not know who someone is, you type the
Research
name in
them.
or you speak into your phone and you find out who they are and what the iconic looks are of that diva, because each one of these are iconic.
Do your homework.
Yes.
And guess what? If you loved it, the Divas track is available on iTunes. Ding.
It's hard to wink with these tapes. I feel like they're gonna pop, sis.
All right, Raven, you know what? I think we'll get to the redemption looks as soon as we do a lightning round of these diva looks.
Okay.
You down?
I'm down.
All right, bitch, let's get it going. Our first diva is Diana Ross.
Portrayed by Bibi
Zahara
Zahara Benet. Diana Ross is known for so many looks, but one of her most iconic is the big hair and that big ruffly coat. So
And-
I would say
She got it. She nailed it.
2.
Diana has a slightly smaller waist, but other than that, honey, this is a 2.
Diana Ross also doesn't have a penis.
Oh, now you're just pulling at straws.
Pussy hairs.
All right, this is the next bitch, Miss Stevie Nicks, and this is being portrayed by
Thorgy
Thorgy
Thor. I love Stevie Nicks. She is one of my all-time goddesses.
Beautiful voice.
One of the most unique voices ever. And you know, what's her name? Miley Cyrus covered Landslide. Miley Cyrus, if you really think about it, she's like got the qualities of a Stevie Nicks voice.
She really does, because she can
But
play.
she ain't no Stevie Nicks.
No, she's no Stevie Nicks. She's a Miley. I think Thorgy definitely nailed it. He got the essence of that diva.
Yeah, 2.
All right, 2. Oh, this is throwing it way back, way back. We got the Sound of Music diva, Miss Julie Andrews, being portrayed by
Ben de la Creme. 2.
Toot. She got it, nailed it. I mean, hey, you can't get more matronly than that. I'm just kidding, guys.
But if you think about Julie Andrews, to me, Julie Andrews is Mary Poppins. She is Mary
Completely.
Poppins and will always be Mary Poppins to me. But of course, she also is Maria because
Sound of
nobody
music.
solves a problem like this bitch right here. Looking at it, you wouldn't even have to put the name on this picture, and I would know. Oh, she's doing Julie
Exactly
Andrews.
who it is. The
Two.
hair, she nailed the hair. Who would have thunk it? This next diva is none other than Dolly Parton being betrayed by Trixie Mattel. Did I say betrayed or portrayed?
Betrayed.
I did.
That's okay. This is kind of typecasting, is it not?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of them were. When I think of Dolly Parton, I do not think really
Jumpsuit.
of a jumpsuit.
No, not at all. That's like maybe like a cheesy version, Las Vegas version, when somebody's trying to do like Elvis mixed with Dolly.
Or this was when you go into like the costume store and you're like, I want to do Dolly Parton. And you pick out and you find the bag and it says big boobed country singer. And
Or a
when she
jumpsuit.
has worn longer pants, it's like there's like a little vest and there's a little,
It's
you know,
layered. There's detail.
Yeah.
This lacks this lacks detail for me, and Dolly is very detailed. I'm gonna have to boot this one.
boob. Agreed. Okay, this is Celine Dion, portrayed by Milk.
Betrayed.
Betrayed.
Betrayed by Milk.
Milk betrayed Celine Dion. This look,
My heart will not go on. Boot.
it's really bad. And here's the thing. This is, of course, one of the more recent Celine Dion looks. This is from the Met. When she was doing that weird, remember when they were doing the video in that weird black and white room? She was doing this like weird, like, do you remember that?
No.
Please look it up if you haven't
Look it
seen
up. Google.
But this, to me, if you did not have the name on this, I'd be like, what in the
I would
is
think
she
it was
doing?
like China from WWE.
damn, son?
Like, and I get that was her promo being the strong, like, but sometimes it's like when you're given a task, execute the task.
Now, when you think of Celine Dion, what do you think of?
Oh, good. Child, anything with that. Not dark hair.
Anything but this. I know.
There's nothing about this that is reminiscent of Celine Dion.
Yeah.
She could have done a pantsuit
I know.
easily. Easily gotten a well-tailored pantsuit, and she could have slid right on through with a nice little bust down the middle, honey blonde.
That's
Well,
so-
you know what this look
But
is
it's a
giving
boob.
me?
A boob.
If Rocky and Cher had a love child from the movie Mad.
Oh my gosh.
That would be
her
this
own
look.
son?
Girl, exactly. Take it how you want.
Oh my gosh. Boots. Next up, Mariah Carey, portrayed by.
Angela Laquifa Watley. I love the hairpiece.
I love the hairpiece, but I've never seen Mariah in Fringe. Have you ever seen Mariah in Fringe? Someone's
No.
gonna Google and be like, oh, look, bitch, she's in Fringe. Probably.
I'm not recognizing this costume. It's a lovely costume, but
And
I
it
don't
doesn't
see
need
it.
to be like exactly ripped off, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't need to be like replicated, but I don't see Mariah in this
Yeah.
at all. I do not, and I don't think Mariah would be caught dead in this. She would not wear this.
Now, she could have done like a skin tight, over exaggerated hip, big tits, liquid sequin gown that
I would have
mermaid
loved to have
something.
seen the way this is cut, this perfect. But I
Yeah.
would have loved it to have just been a gown and then
Yeah.
her covered in butterflies.
That
Because
was-
this, it's not Mariah.
Yeah.
It's a boot.
Yeah, boot for me.
I like the shoe though. Patti LaBelle,
Patti LaBelle.
Portrayed
being
by?
Portrayed by Chi Chi DeVayne.
toot. It is a f***ing toot. That hair, first of all, I want to know how she made it because it looked like she took a basket, took this wig,
Molded
put it
around
over
it.
it, and just glued that
Baby,
on there.
the got to be glued or the pump it up. She gives you a pump it up girl.
And then look at her legs. Look at her legs.
Baby.
In that little f***ing shoe, and then
That
just
Mary
that
Jane.
leg.
But the only thing she messed up on is Mary Jane. Miss Patty would never wear a Mary Jane because them shoes gonna get kicked off.
This, what to me, was one of the top two of the week. This is why she stayed for this week, so that Rue could watch her do
This is already giving me smiles,
Jealous of My
girl.
Boogie as Patti LaBelle.
Two
Two.
for me. All right, next diva we have, from an iconic family, the icon herself, Miss Janet Jackson, being portrayed by Miss Kennedy Davenport.
Do you remember what look this is from?
With
Although it
Busta
was
Rhymes.
purple.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, it was actually.
It was purple.
Purple-esque patent leather. It was
Yep.
more of deep purple, like almost on the verge of black.
Yes, and it was, what's it
gonna
gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know who did Janet Jackson's makeup in that video? Matthew Anderson.
Yes, ma'am. The one, the only.
Untouchable.
I wanted
2.
more with the nails. I wanted more with the nails because she was so overdramatic. But they did have to transition looks. It's a toot for me.
Well, you could still wear a nice active length when transitioning.
Okay, it gets
It's a
a
2.
toot.
I give it a 2.
Oh,
Amy Winehouse.
we have Amy Winehouse being portrayed by
Asha.
Asha.
2.
Yeah.
It's a toot.
She got it. I wish I would have seen at least a cigarette butt stuck in her hair. It just puts
But-
me in mind of when Yada did it for the Snatch
But,
Game.
okay,
I just like
yes.
seeing random.
The thing is with this, they were really paying tribute instead of it being
okay,
more
yeah,
of a
you
comedy.
don't want to be. Oh, okay.
But I love this. I love it. I would have loved to have seen her in just some Toms, though. Because remember how Amy, that's a little flat canvas
Oh,
shoes.
yeah, like
Remember
the
how that
little
bitch was always in just like some
ballerina
flat
flat.
shoe?
But you know what?
You're a queen.
Yes.
Make sure you wear
Let's
that
not-
heel.
let's
bitch.
not encourage
So okay,
that.
I'm sorry. I take that back.
Toot.
So now we're gonna toot and boot their looks from the main stage where they got to redo or redo a look from their season that they didn't get such
Didn't
great
quite
critiques from.
nail.
Yeah. Nail. First up, we have Lady Leche Milk. And this was Crazy Sexy Cool. This was the episode she went home in when she went in just a big bow and a sheet.
Oh, no.
Remember that? This is so much better.
Yeah, she looks amazing. Now this is some glam. I like this for Milk. This is giving me 2%. She is ready to walk a runway. She's been working on her diet, and she came to serve the children lactaid.
Do you give it a toot or a boot?
Toot.
Toot.
I like it. Up next we have Aja.
And this is from episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 9, where they had to do
Fairy tale.
the princess. And they had to create a princess and a sidekick. And this was disaster. And this is not a disaster.
This is opposite. This is 180. I'd like it to bustle out a little bit more at the hip, but I love this costume.
I know,
think-
I would too.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But you know Aja, she's a younger queen that thinks, I need to put a bunch of shit on.
Yeah.
I
No.
need to paint the peacock. I need to present everything. If it's red, I'm gonna wear all of it.
Uh-huh.
But I love this
I like
look.
she broke it up with the black gloves.
And the black fishnet.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
All right. 2.
It's a 2. Next up, Miss Chi-Chi DeVayne in her neon couture.
Ooh, she's giving me futuristic flight attendant.
Yeah.
I like
Now
this.
do you remember what she was wearing in her season for this episode? It was a bathing suit with a hat, very kind of dominatrix. The thigh-high boot and the riding
That's
crop.
right.
Yeah, and they were trying to tell her like, you know, oh, you could have done more. And she's like, I don't have money. And they said, you don't need no cash, girl.
Well, she came in the workroom looking amazing in her trash bag couture, so
Yeah.
we know that she doesn't need
she can
money
turn
to
out a
create
look.
something.
I don't like that this wig looks like she pulled it out of the bag, threw it on her head, and didn't even bother, like, kind of smoothing it out, giving it a little spritz, kind of like finessing it a little,
Yeah, the wig does look a little costume store tossed on.
which we don't mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, both mine. But then it's like, girl, why the splash of paint, neon paint that's dripping down? Like, make this continue. Like she died in a plane crash or something. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't like this. Boo. It's a boo. It's a f***ing boo.
Well, it's giving me like I said, it's giving me like retro mixed with futuristic flight attendant.
Okay, but it can give you that, but can
yeah.
it give you a toot or a boot?
It's giving me a toot. I'm a toot this girl. I'm not mad at it.
Next, I am.
Oh, our next queen is Miss Trixie Mattel in category of ugliest dress ever.
Now, I remember her dress for this challenge, and I remember thinking it's not that ugly. It was just like a 1980s prom dress. There was nothing really ugly about it. This is hideous.
Yeah, she turned it out.
Hideous. The length is awful. The layers are awful. All of the bows are awful. The lace is awful.
Her hair looks amazing.
Her hair, her makeup looks great. It's a toot.
It's a toot. She executed her look.
Yeah.
Ugliest dress ever. Up next, we have Kennedy Davenport doing the Death Becomes Her.
And this was a reveal. She had two looks. She had one on over it, which looked like what she wore in the previous season. And then when she got to the edge of the stage, she took it off and she had this. So then she, that whole story. I was hooking and I
she
got...
ran over chick, and then she got brought back to life in a supersonic cyborg.
And she got crystallized in
the freezer.
Yes. Okay. Two. I love it.
Love this.
Now
It's so
here,
beautiful.
I love all the rhinestones and mirrors and everything glued all over her face.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
And I
This
love
is-
those tights.
Do you think she's stoned and tight?
I don't give a if she did or not.
They're gorgeous.
Two.
Head to toe. Two.
Thorgy Thor in neon. Her
They-
neon as well. Now, was she wasn't in the bottom two, was she? During the
No,
neon?
she wasn't.
She wasn't, but apparently they didn't like it. Maybe she was like, you know what?
I can
wanna
do it
redo
better. Baby, when I tell you I'm loving this look, it's giving me a Lizard Grace Jones. Yeah, this is from head to toe, this is giving me all of the toots.
The only thing I would have changed is the shoe. That's the only thing I would have changed.
What kind of shoe would you have
I
worn
would
with
have
this?
either done just a plain pump, just
Without
an old cockroach killer. I would have maybe done a green one because she's wearing a black tight. Like, I don't know, there's something about this shoe that I don't care for. Or maybe even a boot.
I would have worn a boot, but this look gets a toot from me.
It's a boot. I love it. Ben de la Creme.
Dripping in jewels.
Ooh. Now, when she did this the first time, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. How is this like her a bad one that she wanted to redo?
Because she went home in it.
Oh, okay. You know what? I understand that.
Yes.
Because that's, yeah.
I love this.
I don't think she really had any bad looks.
She didn't, did she?
No, everything was always clean and together and polished.
Or as
from
they
head to
say,
toe.
on point.
On point.
On point too.
Girl, yay, Ben de la Creme.
Miss Bibi Zahara Benet in her entrance look. This is better than her walk-in look that she walked in on season 1 with.
Oh, all right.
Way better. This is a nice fitted suit, and it had a cape that like went over her shoulder and she wrapped around. So when she walked out, she looked kind of like,
Oh, and she
yeah, it was nice. It was a 2.
Yes, I like her makeup here. Love the improvement on the outfit. But I would have done something a little bit more exaggerated. Same style of hair, but just more exaggerated and intentional.
Yes.
All right, but overall a 2 for me.
I would have gone with a shorter skirt. I would have brought
I
it up a
agree
little.
with you. I agree with you. That's an awkward length. It
Yeah.
could have been like maybe right at the knee.
Or maybe right under the push-up.
I wouldn't have been mad at that either.
Okay, 2. Yes, Shangela.
Shangela Grieva Wiley. And this was our Christmas couture look.
This actually was from the Safe Sex episode, and she's reminding you what will happen to your butthole if you someone with anal warts.
Oh my God.
That's what this was from. Season 3, episode 9. Or
I
the
must have been kicked off by
Yes.
that one.
You were.
This was
You know those huge plastic balls that you get in, they blow it up and zip you in it?
yeah.
She walked down the runway in one of those
Oh,
with
that's-
these things on her ears, ready to
That's-
pop it. She walked down the runway in this. This is a toot.
This turned it out for me. I can't imagine how long it took to get all those plastic balls on
It took one bad with a dirty dick
in West Hollywood
on a Monday night.
on a Monday night behind Mickey's. I give this a 2.
Trend alert!
New outfit,
Who this? These bitches coming back, letting you have it.
new
Annie.
fashions, new and improved.
New.
RuPaul's Drag Race money.
Our top 2 of the week is Shangela Laquifa Wadley. Because she looked so fierce in her herpes spores couture.
Her herpes sportswear. Come
She
on.
looked, Shangela, you f***ing turned it out. Bitch
Yeah.
walked out. Talk about going to the ball. In a ball.
In a ball.
Wearing balls.
Going from getting processed first in season 2 to being the bottom 2 on season 3. Now you're our top 2. See, look at that. persistent. Oh, and she got killed in season 4.
Thanks for that history
Yeah.
lesson, Shangela Laquifa Watley.
And now she's top 2. Kids, it gets better. Don't forget to tune in Thursdays at 8 o'clock for an all-new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 3 on VH1. To all of our international viewers that don't live in the United States of America, where can they watch?
They can go to the description below and find out where to watch and how to watch on WOW Presents Plus. Which, how much is it a month?
It's only $3.99. Yes, that's $3.99. That's less than a Starbucks.
Diana Ross also doesn't have a penis.